Hello everyone, welcome to the OpsMx channel. Today, we will discuss automating Argo CD operations with GenAI. Gopal Jayanthi, DevOps Architect at OpsMx, will demonstrate how to leverage GenAI to transform Argo CD operations, such as troubleshooting processes. Let us quickly check today's agenda. We'll begin with a look at Argo CD AI Ops, highlighting the key operational challenges. Next, we'll discuss the inconveniences and hassles currently faced by SREs and Ops teams. We will then introduce you to Argonaut, our GenAI solution to achieve Argo CD operation excellence, and dive into its architecture. Gopal Jayanthi will showcase a live demo, and finally we'll cover the benefits, risks, and mitigation strategies. This roadmap will give you a clear view of how our solution can streamline your processes. Let us take a quick look at Argo CD operations. Some of the operations involves WRT, implementing Argo CD, R deployment and installation to integration, automation, and onboarding apps and teams. But here's the kicker. About 80% of our time goes into maintenance. We're talking issues like high API server load, memory and CPU spikes, slow sync waves, DNS hiccups, ingress problems, and webhook failures. These challenges mean we need a faster, more automated approach, and that's what we're diving into today. Let's compare the old-school workflow with the common headaches SRE teams face. On one hand, teams get bombarded with notifications, manually sift through them, troubleshoot via the CLI, and then fix things. This often leads to delays. Sometimes it takes hours to respond, which means longer downtimes, scattered information, and a lack of historical context for audits. On the other hand, imagine a faster, smoother workflow that cuts down these delays, keeps track of everything, and makes team troubleshooting a breeze. Imagine running Argo CD straight from Slack, your go-to chat tool. This slide shows how you can fire off commands, catch real-time alerts, and interact with the system without ever leaving Slack. It means quicker responses and hassle-free troubleshooting, keeping everything smooth and intuitive. Meet Argonaut, our next-gen solution that makes managing Argo CD a breeze with GenAI. It automates the boring tasks, cuts down on manual work, and keeps things running smoother and more proactively. It's a total game changer for ops teams in managing their Argo CD instances. Now, we will see how Argonaut bridges the gap between the SRE team and advanced AI capabilities. The SRE team still receives notifications from Slack and takes actions, but now they're supported by a GenAI module that stores context, processes prompt, response interactions, and handles requests in real time. We'll showcase a demo leveraging OpenAI APIs. Argonaut will enhance the query and will query Argo CD instances to provide responses. In case an ops person runs a command from the Slack, then Argonaut will manage your Argo CD directly. Argonaut can manage your Kubernetes clusters and source code management software such as GitHub. Another important use case is when an alert is triggered from Argo CD. Then ops teams are not only notified in the Slack, but also get potential root causes and corrective actions by Argonaut. This context-driven approach means that our team spends less time diagnosing and more time resolving issues promptly. Argonaut is built to fit seamlessly into your existing tech ecosystem. Whether your infrastructure runs on Kubernetes, your CD tools include Argo CD or Spinnaker, or your collaboration platforms are Slack, MS Teams, email, or WhatsApp, Argonaut integrates with all of these. It also supports leading GenAI engines like ChatGPT, Llama, and DeepSeek, and works with databases such as Elasticsearch, MongoDB, and PostgreSQL, along with source code management via GitHub. This versatility ensures that you get a unified, streamlined experience across all systems. It's time for a live demo by Gopal. You will see how Slack notifications integrate with Argo CD, how to enforce policies to limit GenAI for Argo-specific use cases, and finally, how to optimize Argo CD operations from Slack. Over to you, Gopal.
Great. So I have here an Argo CD, and I have an application called Test App Health Notification. And the corresponding GitHub repo for this is this. The job is currently successful, and the application is synced and healthy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a change in this job and make it fail on purpose. I'm going to change that exit 0 to exit 1 and commit the changes. And I come to my Argo CD and I refresh it. Auto sync is enabled. So once I refresh it, the it goes out of sync and it's trying to resync with the new job, with the new pod, and we've set it to exit 1, so it fails. So the pod has failed. Application status has gone to degraded. So now Argo CD will send a notification to our Slack. This is our Slack team OpsMx, and we have a channel called ChatGPT. And if you look in the channel, just a minute back, we got this notification saying this application called Test App Health Notification has degraded, and because the job test bad job has been degraded. And we get some more information about how to go to the application and what GitHub commit resulted in this. And we also see a reply. Let's see what the reply is from. The reply is from the ChatGPT bot. So the ChatGPT bot, which is operated by Argonaut, is recommending a few commands like kubectl logs, this command, and a bunch of other commands that it is recommending to run. So I'm going to try and run one of these and see what happens. So if I want to run something, I prefix it with run, then and the output of the command is returned to me in the Slack channel itself. I don't have to go to some command line to run this. Not just Kubernetes commands. I can run Argo CD commands also. So I've run a command to get this application, and I've got the result here. And I also got this command as a recommendation. I don't see anything wrong in the logs. Logs just say hi. I don't see anything wrong in the application. Everything seems to be fine except the fact that it is degraded. So I want to run this command and see what happens. I'm going to run this command, and I got this output. And in this output, I see some strange output here. And I ask Argonaut what's going on. I see this in the describe output. So then I'm going to get a reply. The job is failing because the command exit 1 is causing the job spot to exit status 1, which indicates failure in Unix and Linux systems. And it gives a bunch of recommendations for me to to test this out. So that's how I figured out what went wrong with this Argo CD application. So I was able to run commands. I can directly type in the channel itself. Then also I'd get a reply from Argonaut, and it is designed to assist me only with Argo CD, Kubernetes, and such, and related topics only. For example, if I want to run a command ls -lt or simple I won't be able to run. Only these commands are allowed. So and using kube control also only there's some limitations. So whatever these limitations are there, you only can work within those limitations. Any other friend of mine or a colleague of mine can also come in here and find out what this does by typing help here, and in the thread they will see the assistant producers commands, and urges you to use caution to use those commands, and ask you to prefix with run to run a command. Uh, uh, we can also, once you learn to trust Argonaut, we can make it also run these commands automatically and give us the outputs. But that's only when we develop that trust. Over to you.
All right, that was wonderful. Thank you, Gopal, for the demo. Now let us quickly look at the benefits. The immediate value ops team, or SRE team, would realize is better efficiency. It offers a self-service portal for ops teams, so you don't need direct UI or CLI access. This means approvals happen faster and workflows run smoother. Second, quicker incident response. With real-time command execution and automated debugging, issues get fixed in minutes, not hours. Third, standardization and compliance. Every command is logged for an audit trail, controlled via role-based access, and Argonaut checks compliance policies in real time. In short, Argonaut not only helps you work smarter, but it also keeps your operations reliable and secure. Thanks for watching our deep dive into simplifying Argo CD operations with GenAI. I hope you found some cool insights to boost your workflow. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more tech tips, and drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.